Well, hopefully we can put it in the basket a little bit better. I was actually very pleased with how we played. We couldn't score. Some of it was us, some of our own self-inflicted wounds. A lot of it also was Michigan's defense. I thought they defended us well, but the way we started that game, getting off to a great start on the road against a really good team, I thought was a big positive for us. We are playing much better. It was one of those games I think we're kicking ourselves a little bit because we felt it was a very winnable game. The way the game was going against a potent offensive team, to hold them to 58 on their home floor, you give yourself a chance to win. We just 16 turnovers and very poor shooting did us in, and that's something against a team like Wisconsin. They've always been very efficient. So, you can't turn the ball over. You have to get good shots, and when you get good shots, you got to make them. Exactly. I think our guys understand kind of the position we're in. There are 8 games left. The way our conference is, it's wide open. So I think you're going to see some teams kind of emerge here in the last 8 games and other teams fall back. And we hope to be one of those teams that emerges. And I like the attitude of our guys. I think our confidence is in a pretty good spot. We're excited about the opportunity tomorrow to play Wisconsin and get another chance to get a quality road win. So I don't see any quit in our guys. I don't see any last chance desperation, but I think the urgency is definitely there. I think we realize we put ourselves in a position right now where we have to win if we want to salvage something out of the season, and that's what we're hoping to do.
I don't know if you remember this. I want to say it was after the Illinois game. It could have been after the fall, but you referred to it as a must-win. Are you thinking in those terms or talking in those terms anymore, or are you sort of trying to keep it really good, kind of breaking bad?
Yeah, no, I mean we understand the urgency. We know where we're at record-wise. We know in order to accomplish our goals of trying to be postseason relevant, we can't take too many more losses. So I think our guys understand that a game like tomorrow is incredibly important. We have to play with that urgency. We have to play, especially I call it a senior urgency. We do have a number of seniors where, for a number of these guys, this is their last go-round. So we need our whole team to play with the same urgency that I know Bryant, Gavin, and Scotty are going to have here this last month.
How about what Wisconsin's going through after 19 straight tournaments and 16 top 4 finishes in the league?
Yeah.
Just to observe that from afar, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been a little bit unfortunate with injuries. With 2 key guys went down early in the year. They have a great player in Ethan Happ, obviously, maybe the best player in our league, if not the best, one of the best. It's a great program. I've said it many of times. It's a program when I took over here at Northwestern that I emulated. Programs like Wisconsin, like Notre Dame, like Virginia. What those coaches have done, how they've done it the right way with good kids who play hard and win. And so I've always had great admiration for their program. They've had a little bit of an unlucky go this year with injuries and some close losses. But when you play, they're not just a team, they're a program, and they're a proud program. So they're playing at home. They're going to be really ready to play, and our guys have a tremendous amount of respect for them.
You guys mentioned how important it is right now at this point to focus on just one game at a time and just executing that game plan. Is it important to maintain that kind of mindset in order to avoid discouragement or panic or anything?
Absolutely. We can't take a big landscape approach to where we are right now. We have to play every game as it comes. We've really tried to focus on that. We can't focus on maybe things we didn't do early in the year, opportunities we had that we didn't take advantage of. We have to focus on the now and the next game. I thought we did a good job of that for Michigan. I mean, we were ready, we were prepared, we played hard. We just couldn't put the ball in the basket. And so I like the attitude of where our guys are at. I wouldn't necessarily say that for the whole year. Early in the year we were struggling to find ourselves. We lost some confidence. I think we're in a good place. I think our guys feel like we're playing well. I think our guys feel like there's a lot of fight in us, that we can still, do some good things and salvage something out of this season, and that's what we're trying to do.
What's helped you guys get over that hump of maybe where there wasn't a lot of confidence, so now you like what you're seeing from them?
Yeah, I think obviously as a team you spend a lot of time together. You reflect a lot on good times, bad times. And I think ultimately our guys realize that we've always been at our best when we've leaned on each other. We're always a collection of our parts, and whenever we fragmented a little bit from that and kind of got on our own little bit individual missions, we haven't been as good. So we've really tried to come together as a team. These guys, they're great friends. It's not like there's any discontent. They get along, they hang out all the time, but when it comes time to get between the lines, you got to play as a unit. And when we've played well, that's who we've been. And when we haven't, we've played very much. We're not sharing the ball. We're taking bad shots, and and I think it comes from a good place. I think guys want to do it. You get, oh man, we're struggling. I have to do it on my own. And the best thing for us is to rally together and get behind each other and try to kind of be that group. I think the thing about the guys too is we realize we haven't really played to the level that we feel we can play. When everyone's clicking. And I'm hoping here this last month we can put it together and put some great basketball on product on the floor.
You talked about how watching First Dance reminded the team of the urgency from last year. Last year's biggest win was arguably at Wisconsin. Have you reminded them of that?
Well, we haven't talked about it specifically yet. Yesterday was kind of a recovery day from getting back from Michigan. I think we will talk about that a little bit. I think our guys know it's not easy to win there. And I think we also understand a team like Wisconsin, they don't lose there very often. So, I know that our guys know they're going to be ready to play because we were able to get in there and steal a game last year. So our guys are excited about it. I mean, being with them yesterday, we watched a lot of film. We kind of wrapped up the Michigan game. We started talking about this game coming up ahead of us, and I sensed that they're excited to get back out there and have a chance to get another road win.
You guys are last in the offensive free throw rate right now. Moving forward, is that going to be a point of emphasis, attacking the basket, trying to help?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're trying. There's no question. It's been a weakness of ours, and especially our perimeter guys. Derek's really the main, and at times Vic. But Scotty and Bryant, it's been a point of emphasis for them, the whole year. Try to find a way to get yourself to the foul line because they're both outstanding free throw shooters. For a while, I think we were first in percentage, but last in attempts. So it's something that we're continuously working on, trying to be physical, getting to the basket, being smart enough to create contact and find ways to get to the free throw line, especially when you're struggling with your shot from outside.
Coach, how has Vic sort of mentored the game so far? You talked about defensively how he tries to emulate things.
Well, I think Vic is just falling. I think Vic understands what the older guys did for him when he was younger. A guy like Sanjay Lumpkin was a great mentor for him. And that's what's great about when you have a program that's starting to develop a culture. That's what happens. Young guys come in and the older guys kind of take them under their wing. And I've seen that with Vic. He's spending a lot of time with Anthony. They work out together a lot at night. They get shots up, they talk. And that's such a great resource when you have an older guy who's done it, who's kind of been through the ups and downs in the same process that can kind of help you along the way. And I know they've developed a great relationship, and I'm proud of Vic for that mentoring role that he's been for Anthony and how he understands what the older guys did for him when he was young. Awesome. Good seeing you guys.